Welcome back to Cosmos in a Pod Space and Astronomy series. Today, we're going on a deep dive into something that really stretches the imagination, the cosmic web. You know how, when you look up at the night sky, it seems like stars are just scattered randomly. Well, imagine zooming out, way, way out, and realizing those stars are actually part of this unbelievably vast web that stretches across billions of light years. That's the cosmic web. It's almost like realizing that the seemingly random sprinkles on a cake are actually arranged in a beautiful pattern when you see the whole thing. Except this is on a cosmic scale. It's mind-boggling to even think about. Where do we even begin to understand something this colossal?
It is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Where the best way to start is by thinking about the very beginning of the universe, the Big Bang. It wasn't just a uniform explosion. There were tiny, tiny fluctuations in that early universe soup of energy and matter, like little ripples in a pond.
Okay. I remember those from our deep dive on quantum physics. Are you saying those tiny quantum fluctuations had something to do with the structure that spans billions of light years?
Exactly. Over billions of years, gravity magnified those tiny fluctuations. And here's the key. A mysterious substance called dark matter played a crucial role. We can't see dark matter directly, but it makes up a huge chunk of the universe. And it exerts a powerful gravitational pull, basically. Dark matter acted like a scaffolding, guiding matter to clump together into those massive filaments that make up the cosmic web.
So we have this invisible stuff holding the universe together in a giant web. I'm already starting to see why this deep dive is going to be fascinating. But if dark matter is the scaffolding, what else is the cosmic web made of?
Well, those filaments aren't just empty scaffolding, they contain gas, a lot of it. This intergalactic gas is incredibly important because it fuels the formation of new stars. And of course, where you have stars, you have galaxies. So you can picture galaxies as the knots or hubs where the filaments of the cosmic web intersect.
That's an awesome visual, like little cosmic cities
Yeah.
popping up where the web's highways intersect. So if I could zoom out far enough, I'd see this giant web with galaxies all clustered together at the intersections, right?
Precisely. And these aren't just static intersections either. The web itself is dynamic, meaning it's constantly evolving and changing. The gas flowing along the filaments is constantly feeding the formation of new stars and influencing the way galaxies grow and interact.
Whoa, so it's like a cosmic circulatory system with these filaments acting as the veins and arteries of the universe.
That's a really great way to put it. It helps to visualize how interconnected everything is in the universe. The web isn't just holding things together, it's actively shaping the evolution of galaxies and directing the flow of matter through space. It's an intricate dance that's been happening for billions of years.
It all sounds so intangible, though. We're talking about dark matter we can't see, and these vast filaments stretching across unimaginable distances. How do scientists even study something like this?
That's a great question. And the answer is that astronomers have come up with some pretty ingenious methods. One way is through large galaxy surveys, where they map the positions of millions of galaxies. It's like connecting the dots on a grand scale to trace the outlines of the cosmic web's filaments.
So, by mapping out where galaxies are clustered, we can get a sense of the underlying web structure.
Exactly. And there's another technique that's equally mind-blowing. Gravitational lensing, basically. Because dark matter has gravity, it can actually bend the light. Traveling from distant galaxies, it's like looking at a distant object. Through a magnifying glass, the light gets distorted. By studying how the light is bent, astronomers can map out the distribution of dark matter and get a glimpse of the cosmic web's structure.
That's amazing. So we're literally using the bending of light to see something that's invisible.
In a way, yes. And then there's another method that focuses on observing hydrogen gas, which is the most abundant element in the universe. This gas emits faint radio waves. And by mapping these emissions, astronomers can directly trace the filament of the cosmic web, kind of like seeing the web's skeleton.
It's so vast. We've got galaxy maps, bent light, and radio waves, all pointing towards the existence of this incredible cosmic structure. It's amazing how scientists can piece together such a picture from seemingly different clues.
And they aren't just relying on observations either. Scientists also use super powerful computer simulations to recreate the universe. In a virtual lab, they can input the laws of physics and the initial conditions of the early universe and let the simulation run. It requires enormous computing power to model the complex interplay of gravity and dark matter over billions of years. But the results really help them see how the cosmic web evolved into the structure we observe today.
So the combination of observations and simulations that's giving us this incredible insight into the cosmic web. It's also fascinating, but I'm sure there are still a lot of mysteries surrounding it, right?
Absolutely. Even with all our advancements in astronomy and computational power, we're still scratching the surface when it comes to understanding.
The cosmic web.
That's what makes it so exciting, right? So
Right.
many unknowns waiting to be explored. What are some of the big questions that are keeping cosmologists up at night? Well, one of the biggest mysteries, as you might have guessed, is dark matter itself. We know it's there because of its gravitational effects, but we still haven't directly observed it. What exactly is it made of? How does it interact with other matter and energy? Answering these questions would have a huge impact on our understanding of the fine details of the cosmic web.
So it's like we're trying to figure out the blueprints
Yeah.
of a house
Yeah.
without knowing what the bricks are made of.
Mm-hmm.
And what about dark energy? I remember learning about that in previous deep dives. Does that have any impact on the cosmic web?
Oh, absolutely. Dark energy is this mysterious force that's accelerating the expansion of the universe. It's like someone's constantly inflating the cosmic balloon. Know how this expansion affects
Yeah.
the evolution of the cosmic web? Is a big puzzle. Does it stretch the filaments? Does it influence the formation of galaxies? These are questions scientists are actively researching.
So we have dark matter as the architect, shaping the cosmic web, and dark energy messing with the construction plans. By expanding the universe, it's almost as if the universe loves to keep us guessing. But are there other mysteries we haven't touched on yet?
There are indeed. Another big one is the nature of those cosmic voids we talked about earlier. These vast empty spaces represent the absence of structure. But are they truly empty? What can they tell us about the universe's evolution? Some theories suggest they might contain exotic forms of matter or energy that we haven't detected yet.
It's amazing to think that these voids, these vast stretches of nothingness, might actually hold some of the biggest clues to understanding the universe. It reminds me of how sometimes silence can tell us more than words.
That's a very insightful analogy. The voids might be silent in terms of visible matter, but they could be whispering secrets about the fundamental nature of the universe.
Speaking of the fundamental nature of things, the cosmic web really challenges our traditional view of galaxies as isolated islands in space, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It highlights the incredible interconnectedness of everything in the universe. Think of it like this. You see individual trees in a forest, but they're all connected underground through a vast network of roots. Similarly, galaxies may seem isolated, but they're all part of this grand cosmic network, influencing each other through the filaments of the web.
That's such a powerful image. It raises the question, if everything is connected through this web, are there actual pathways or channels for things to travel along it?
That's an interesting question, and one that's actively being explored. Some theories suggest that cosmic rays, those high-energy particles that zip through space, might be guided along the filaments of the cosmic web, like cars on a highway.
So instead of just randomly zipping around, they could be following these cosmic superhighways. That would be incredible.
It would, and some scientists even speculate that entire galaxies might migrate along the filaments drawn by the gravitational pull of massive galaxy clusters located at the web's intersections.
So it's not just a static structure. It's a dynamic, evolving network with things constantly moving and interacting along its filaments. Which begs the question, what is the long-term fate of the cosmic web? Will it continue to grow and evolve as the universe expands?
That's a big one, and to answer it, we need to understand the interplay between dark matter, dark energy, and the expansion of the universe. Will the web's filaments continue to stretch and thin out? Will galaxies eventually cluster together at the intersections, forming colossal superclusters?
It's mind-boggling to consider the possibilities, and it all comes back to those big unanswered questions we talked about. The nature of dark matter, the role of dark energy, the mysteries of cosmic voids.
Exactly. Unraveling these mysteries is key to understanding not just the cosmic web, but the universe as a whole.
It's humbling to think that we humans, these tiny beings on a small planet, are capable of even comprehending something as vast and complex as the cosmic web.
It really is. It's a testament to the power of human curiosity, our ingenuity, and our ability to collaborate and share knowledge.
And I think it's also a reminder that we are a part of something much larger than ourselves, connected not just to each other, but to the entire universe.
Absolutely. Learning about the cosmic web can be a profound experience. It can shift our perspective and make us feel both small and incredibly connected at the same time.
It's definitely given me a whole new perspective
Yeah.
on looking up at the night sky.
I think that's the beauty of cosmology. It expands our horizons and makes us appreciate the vastness and wonder of the universe we inhabit.
As we wrap up our deep dive into the cosmic web, I'm curious, what's the one thing that really sticks with you about this incredible structure?
It's definitely the profound sense of interconnectedness that the cosmic web reveals goes beyond just galaxies being connected. It shows us that everything in the universe, from the tiniest particles to the largest galaxy clusters, is ultimately linked together. We're not isolated islands in space. We're part of this grand cosmic tapestry.
I love that image of a cosmic tapestry. It's so beautifully woven with these threads of dark matter and filaments of gas and galaxies, all interconnected and influencing each other. And it's constantly evolving and changing. It's not a static structure. It's a dynamic, living network. That, to me, is one of the most awe-inspiring aspects of the cosmic web.
I agree. And it raises some profound questions. If everything is interconnected on this grand cosmic scale, what are the implications of that? Does it change how we view our place in the universe? Does it change how we relate to each other?
Those are some deep philosophical questions. It's almost like the cosmic web isn't just a scientific concept. It's a mirror reflecting back at us and making us question our place in the grand scheme of things.
Exactly. I don't think there are any easy answers. For me, the awareness of our interconnectedness, both within the universe and here on Earth, should inspire a sense of humility, responsibility, and compassion.
I completely agree. Knowing that we're all part of this grand cosmic web underscores the importance of taking care of our planet, of each other, and of the delicate balance of life that exists here.
It's a reminder that we're all in this together, and that our actions have ripple effects that extend far beyond our immediate surroundings. It challenges us to think about the long-term consequences of our choices and how they impact the delicate web of life, both on Earth and potentially even beyond.
It's amazing to think about how our understanding of the cosmos can influence our perspective on life here on Earth. It broadens our horizons and encourages us to think about things in a whole new way.
Absolutely. It's a call to action, to be more mindful, more compassionate, and more responsible in our interactions with each other and with our planet, and to always keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep seeking to understand the universe we're a part of. The more we learn, the more we realize how much more there is to discover.
Well, this deep dive into the cosmic web has certainly left me with a sense of awe and wonder. And I'm definitely going to be looking up at the night sky with a new appreciation for the intricate tapestry that connects us all.
I hope so. The universe is full of incredible mysteries waiting to be unraveled. And who knows what amazing discoveries await us in the years to come. The journey of exploration is never truly over.
Thank you so much for guiding us through this fascinating exploration of the cosmic web. It's been a truly mind-extending experience.
The pleasure was all mine. And I want to thank all our listeners for joining us on this cosmic adventure. We hope you found it as inspiring as we did.
And don't forget to subscribe to Cosmos in a Pod for more fascinating deep dives into the universe. We have some incredible episodes coming up, covering everything from the birth of stars to the search for life beyond Earth.
And be sure to check out our YouTube channel for stunning visuals and animations that will bring the wonders of the cosmos to life.
Until next time, keep looking up, keep exploring, and keep wondering. The universe is full of endless possibilities.